Hello everyone. My name is Devendra Date and I'm a software engineer currently working on Microsoft Purview and data security and compliance features and tools. I'm starting this video series to answer some basic and commonly asked questions related to Microsoft Purview portal and to help you learn more about Purview data security functionalities in a simple and a practical way. In this series, we will explore how Microsoft Purview helps organizations protect sensitive data, maintain compliance, and securely use modern AI tools like M365 Copilot. Each video will focus on one specific Purview feature with real-world scenarios and easy explanations. Today in our very first video, we will learn how the Microsoft Purview portal can be used to block Copilot interactions when sensitive information is involved across all the M365 Copilot and Copilot chats. As Copilot interacts with emails, documents, and chats, it becomes critical to ensure that sensitive data like financial information, personal data, or confidential business content is not exposed or misused. This is a very important task in our daily life. This is where Microsoft Purview data loss prevention policies play a key role. In this demo, I will show you how the Purview DLP policies work with Copilot, how actually sensitive information types are detected, how Copilot responses can be blocked or restricted, and how compliance teams can stay in control of AI usage. So without any further delay, let's jump into the Microsoft Purview portal and see how to configure our very first DLP policies to block Copilot interaction involving sensitive data. So first of all, we have opened here M365 Admin Center. Now we will open Microsoft Purview portal. We have clicked on Show All. Now we will click on Microsoft Purview portal over here. So first of all, I will give you a basic information about the Purview portal. So Purview portal consists of firstly this solution, which consists of all the features over here. If you can see, there is audit, compliance communication, then compliance alert feature is there, compliance manager, data catalog, DLM, which is data lifecycle management, data loss prevention policy. Our today's topic will be based on data loss prevention policies, and we'll work on this firstly. And there are other few features which are also most important features like e-discovery is there, information protection is there. All these other features we'll talk in our other related videos. Firstly, today our topic is data loss prevention. So let's begin with data loss prevention policies. So as we want to block Copilot interactions using sensitive information, so firstly we'll go with data loss prevention. So we'll click on data loss prevention policy over here. So if you can see, it includes policies, recommendation, alerts, classifier, explorers, and some other important features. So firstly, we need to configure our data loss prevention policy, the very first step. So we'll click on policies. Here you will get an option to create a policy. We'll go with creating a new policy over here. We need to choose enterprise application and devices. Then we need to click on custom. Again, select a custom policy as we are building a custom policy over here. That is why we are selecting custom policy. We are clicking next. So very important part is firstly we'll be giving a name to our policy, which we will be taking from some pre-built names which I have written over here. This is the description. We can choose or put any description according to our policy details. So here I have used this policy will block sharing of information in the Copilot using DLP policy. So I'll put this over here. We'll go next. Once the validation is completed, we'll go to the next page. This is the admin unit. We do not have to select anything over here. Simply we'll click on next. So now this is the very important part, to choose where to apply the policy. That means we are using the locations, which locations will be scoped under this policy. That means on which location this policy will be acting upon. Okay, so we'll go with, currently our focus is to only block sensitive information sharing under Copilot. So we'll go for Copilot for now. We'll choose only this. So if you can see, there is one, once we select this, there is one edit button is there. If you can click on edit button, so this is an important feature over here. If we want to exclude some of the users, we can click on exclude, and then we can exclude users or exclude group. And also if we want to only apply this policy to some specific users or group, then we can use this include users or include groups. For now we will choose all users and groups, so we'll go with all users and group option. We'll click on done. We'll go next. Now this is a very important part. We need to create a rule. Once we are on this page, click on create a rule. We need to give the name of the rule, which we'll again capture from here. Description we can use like this: testing for blocking of using DLP policy. So now we'll go for condition. There is one option to choose the condition. This is also very important. It will show you the option of contain contents. It will be under one group will be created, which is called as default. Under that we'll need to create add, and then we need to choose over here sensitive info type. So now there are many different types of sensitive info type. So these are pre-built, Microsoft pre-built sensitive info type, which we can use over here. For our testing, we can go with credit card information. So I will be just type credit, enter. If you can see, credit card details, numbers, card numbers is there. We can select that. As soon as we select the credit card, it will show the confidence as to select the confidence high, low, medium. So now what this means? So high confidence means the DLP policy will be very highly monitored and it will show the results very accurately. Even if any one instance is detected for the credit card, as you can see, instance count we have kept as 1, the results will be very accurate over here. Also we can go with low confidence and medium confidence, but for our testing we are keeping it as high confidence. Now we'll go with the second step. You can choose multiple sensitive info type over here, but for our testing we are going with just this one, credit card number, to block credit card numbers sharing into the M365 Copilot and Copilot chats. Okay, now action. This is a very important part now. So action, if you click on action, restrict Copilot from processing content. If you click on this, this is the main part where it will be the DLP policy will impact the actions of blocking the sensitive information. So we'll go, I will explain you both of this prompt. So what this processing prompts means, if you select this one, this will restrict prompt from being processed for any searches including M365 enterprise search and web search as well. That means if we use Copilot on web browser or under any M365 application such as Teams is there, then Word, PPT, and then Excel is there, that means it is M365 Copilot. Okay, now we'll explain the second one. This is performing web searches. This will only, if you can read this, allows prompt to run in M365 enterprise search but blocks them from being sent to the web. This will only block the web searches. Okay, so for our testing we'll go with the first one, and will block on both web as well as M365 enterprise applications. Okay, the action will be blocked over here if you can see. Now this is an incident report. So what this means, sending an alert to admins when a rule match occurs. That means as soon as any sensitive information is shared over any Copilot chat, and as soon as the DLP policy detects it, this incident report, that means one incident message alert message will be sent to one of the admin. Send an alert to admins when a rule match. Okay, we can choose over here send email alert to these people. We can also add the user's name. Suppose if we want to send only to this user, so we can select this user Devendra, and the alert will go to these people only. The rest will keep on same. Okay, now we will save the policy. Yeah, if you can see, the rule has been created. Now we'll click on next. Now this is also very important option over here. This is under the, that means run the policy in simulation mode. That means under the testing mode, this will, before enabling the policy completely, this will allow you to do a testing. That means this is just a testing mode. Okay, but we will go with this turn the policy immediately. That means once the policy is on and completely synced, the DLP policy will start detecting the sensitive information under Copilot chats. I will click on submit. Now it is getting submitted. It will take some time usually, but now you can see new policy created. That means our policy has been created. Okay, and we'll click on done. So now as our policy is created, if you can see, it is under currently in sync in progress. That means what this sync means, it will take couple of hours to get the policy completely synced, and only then it will be get enabled. Okay, so as now for now we have created this policy just now, so we will do a testing with one of my created policy which I have created earlier, which is this policy which I have already created, and the sync is also completed. So what we will do now, we will test this by opening a Copilot over here. So this is Copilot chat. That means it is on web and we are using this under Copilot. And now we will do our testing to get our results. So what we will do, for now we can just go with this one. The sample credit card numbers which we are having, I will copy this. I will go with new chat, then we'll paste this over here. If you can see, please summarize the following information. The customer payment was made using credit card number. This is a dummy credit card number which we will using for our testing. And once we click on send, and now this is the result. If you can see this, we have achieved our result. This request can't be completed because your organizational policy has blocked Copilot from responding to some type of contents. Try rephrasing your request or reach out to your IT